Hi guys, my name is Anvitha, and in this video I'll be giving you 3 very important tips to absolutely ace your board exams no matter your level of preparation, considering that there's very less time left now. I think I'm a good person for this because I've done very well in my 10th and 12th board exams. I was state rank 3 in my 10th CBSE board exams with 98.4, and I got 99% in my 12th boards. And these are 3 very important tips that I feel will really make a huge jump in your marks no matter your level of preparation, right? The first tip is that presentation is very, very, very important, and I cannot emphasize this enough because the evaluator is probably going to spend less than a minute going through your answer booklet, and if every point is neatly written in bullet points and it's the keywords are highlighted, he's going to feel that you know a lot more than you actually do. So my tip is that write your answer in bullet points and underline every important word, because he's probably just going to be able to read that important word. He's not going to read the entire sentence. So if he sees that the word is there, he's going to give you marks. And if you write your answer in a very neat way, the evaluator is going to feel that you know everything, right? So no matter how much you know, just answer, like present your answers very well, write very neatly in bullet points and underline the answers and all of that, and it's really going to help you get better scores. This is also true because people who know the most aren't the ones who get the most amount of marks, right? Like even in 12th, if you see the JE toppers or whoever aren't the ones who score very well, whereas I've got centums and everything and I did not even crack JE. So it's not that you should have more knowledge to get more marks. Whatever knowledge you have, if you present your answers really well, it's a game changer for you in terms of board exams. Okay, coming to the second tip. The second tip is to go through previous year papers, and this is very, very important. No matter which board you're in, questions are going to repeat because the content is fairly limited, and if you make sure to answer whatever the repeated questions are, like make sure that you know the answer to those really, really well, and that gives a very good impression on the evaluator as well if your answer is perfect, right? So make sure that you know every single previous year question that has come, and if you don't have time to go through every single question, at least go through the ones which have repeated over multiple years. And there are going to be questions like that. Maybe they've just changed the wordings and given the same question. Even in CBSE board, I did my 10th and CBSE board, so there are certain important concepts that they want to test, and hence a lot of questions are going to be based on those. So make sure that you know those really, really well, and don't skip any chapter. You can probably study the top 2 or 3 most important things in that chapter, but don't skip any chapter completely, because they are going to ask at least one question which is like repeated across all the years. So make sure you know that question well. Coming to my third tip is to use your reading time wisely. So CBSE gives 15 minutes of reading time, and this is a very, very important time because you have to go through the entire question paper, and do not panic. Like whatever happens, if the first question looks very hard also, do not panic. Just go through all the questions and make a mental note of what you feel you're confident answering and what you're not. And this is very, very important because you need to start answering your questions from the one which you're most confident, right? That gives the evaluator the impression that you know everything. If he sees that the first 3 or 4 pages are completely perfect, he's going to think that you know the entire paper, and as a person goes through your paper, their patience level is going to keep decreasing. So the first impression is the best, and make sure that you write your first page very, very neatly, and write all the answers that you're most confident about in the first page. Which brings me to the point that you should use your reading time very, very well. Even if you're in state board and you don't get reading time, spend the first 5 minutes to actually read the question paper and make a mental note of the questions which you're confident about, and always start with the questions you're confident about, right? It does not matter, you don't have to go in order, but make sure that your first page is filled with the questions that you're really sure about, and that will like exponentially improve your score in any board exam. So please keep these 3 tips in mind, and I'm sure you'll do very, very well. All the best, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.